Good evening, everyone. What's up? Just a satisfying meal and topped it off with a easy dessert. This is Mr. Hot to speaking. Previously, there was a rant on butthurt people. Today is a rant with three Skype guests. We have returning Skype guest Duncan Burden, Skateboard Kid, 2002, and then we have Zach Kotalik, aka Mr. Mega Gamer. And today is a rant on mean dads. Spill your
How
thoughts on
dare
mean
you leave out
dads.
Gamertron?
What? What
How
was?
dare you leave out Gamertron?
If Gamertron's gonna, all right. What's his Skype name then? If he even picks up, that is. Was it Laser
I'm
Blast?
in it already.
All right, fine. And Gamertron too. Sorry, Gamertron, we just didn't know you're in the video yet. All right, let's get to our rant on mean dads. All right, you four special Skype guests, let's get to our rant on mean dads then. Ugh, why do dads have to act so mean sometimes? No wonder why kids are always in their room playing video games. They're just too depressed to come out. Like what on earth? Like, why does the father have to be mean to the kid, though? That's the question. Personally, my father isn't mean, but a father can be mean to a kid. But this rant was a difficult rant to do, so this will be probably one of the most poorly done rants, FYI. But why on earth would a father be mean to a kid, though? Is the dad does not want the kid to be around sometimes? It seems like the kid is disturbing the father. Why don't the father just send the kid to his room so that the kid can't disturb him
on
then?
that couch. Now go sit on the floor. You never said nothing. Yes, I did. Get on the floor. Sit on the floor. Our couch is not to be wrestling on and everything. We're not wrestling. My sis made it all before I left here. We're not wrestling. I don't want the room messed up. Definitely, your mother wants to ask you something.
Are you ready to get back to the rant, gentlemen?
I'm on that couch. Yes.
Well, that is an example of a mean dad right there. We'll get back to the rant soon. There's just a few technical difficulties going on.
Let's go.
Alright, are you guys ready to do the rant again? Well, that right there is a perfect example of what a mean dad does. They yell at the kid like a dog barking at them, like da 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 da, and they ramble like this. Sorry if you guys can't see, but this is just a hand. Just not. But there's just no point in the father just getting mad at the kid over the silliest stuff, though, because it's not going to change them directly. It's going to take time for them to develop due to low maturity. And you just can't yell at them over silly stuff. Well, they can tell them to clean their room, but so it has to be a certain way, but it doesn't matter if like clothes are on the floor, few clothes on the floor, because maybe the clothes could be used for like the day after. And it's okay for kids to beat each other up. It's just for fun. Why would a father care if they're just doing it for fun? Beating up is a fun sport, even though it's not a sport, it's still pretty fun. Like, that's silly. Why would a father make their son sit on the floor all the time and do nothing? That's not appropriate unless the kid's like 3 years old. It's not appropriate after a certain level. And like, why on earth would a father tell the kids to go to timeout? That's silly. Timeouts are for like 3 and 2-year-olds, not for kids in elementary school. The timeout doesn't even help them learn. The timeout is just telling people to shun them at them. To shun them. That's all the timeout's doing. Oh God, why does a father yell about the simplest stuff there is? They yell over nothing, which is just not only hurting the kid itself, making the kid feel sad. It's giving the father, it's putting stress on the father itself. That's why the dad shouldn't be mean to the kid like that, because there's just no reason to. Just because you leave a little bit of a mess doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It does prepare them for like when they're older, so they learn not to screw around. But it's not appropriate to do it all the time. And like, all right, you know what? You want to know an example of a mean dad? Grounded videos are the perfect example of what a mean dad does. All the mean dad in grounded videos does is, oh, how dare you do this? That's it. You are grounded, 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 grounded for 1, 3, 2, 9, 3, 2, 6, 6, 4, 5, 8, 7, 3 years. Go to bed now. Like that's a dumb father right there. No anime father isn't even a father. It's just a man just rambling for no reason at all. Yeah, why would a father get mad over a little mess? It's just a mess. The mess can be cleaned up at any time. It's not like the mess can't. It's not like the mess takes 30 minutes to clean up. Like, come on. And why would a father?
Oh, Dad.
And there is a couple videos of one dad that threw his Xbox in the pool and mowed all his games. That's what Zach says. And why would and there was one story of a father that shot his daughter's laptop, and that made the news. It was so severe. Why? Not cool. That's literally child abuse right there. It's
Dude, that is not cool.
No, it ain't cool.
You know who I should name to this, Dad? A virgin head.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, and why does the dad hate certain people? And it seems like some of the fathers just don't want their kids hanging out with certain people, even though the person is okay. And that applies to me in parts of real life. Like, for example, if the father thinks the kid's a stranger, they don't want the kid hanging out with the other kid, even though the kid's not a stranger to the kid that wants to hang out with the quote-unquote stranger.
Of course.
No wonder
my dad always yells at me saying, "Oh, why are you talking to this Oliver guy? Ooh, he's a pedophile." Ooh.
Why? Why would he think that? How on earth is this a pedophile?
I know.
This is a YouTube user.
But
this isn't a pedophile.
That's not cool.
Yeah. And my father won't even let me talk to you. That's the problem. That's literally why I always have to call you when he's gone. Yeah, and then fathers don't let their kids, like, for example, if there's a kid in, like, that's, like, not the age of another kid, the father doesn't even want the kid hanging out with the other kid, and he would say, like, if you talk to that kid again, we'll have a serious talk next time, and I could get sued for all that. Well, if it becomes extremely inappropriate in one circumstance, yes, but usually no. And like their fathers that just don't want kids to talk to their friends, it seems like, because they think the kids are too immature for them. So if the kids share a lot in common, maybe low maturity is good for them because that's how they gain some friends. Not everyone can be the same. This isn't how the world works like that. It just isn't. If it was like that, it'd just be boring. Everyone else would be literally the same person, just clones of each other almost. Yeah.
And that's to translate the rants that they always do. Like, here's one right here.
Please share
together. More like fun together. This show sucks. This is apparently an animated reality show. Well, reality shows suck, so I would make it a fun. Captain here is a gay-ass jerk. Waldorf's up that is like those screaming kids you hear at the grocery store. Spanky Ham. It's like the character.
It's a bad video that you'll literally want to
Einstein is a suicidal bitch who won't stop whining. Princess Claire is a racist bitch. I bet she's a member of the KKK. Sam Deerby with a libitum is gay. Foxy is a slut, a skank, and a whore.
That's all fathers say to their kids about certain people. Isn't that
really
sad?
gives the fucking time not to.
And then they're just parents. They're just mean dads that just yell at their kids for doing nothing. Isn't that sad? The kid wasn't doing anything. What's the point of yelling at a kid? It's not going to make him do something. They're still going to be doing nothing.
The stories are lame.
Sometimes
the
dads yelling at their kids isn't going to help them get any further in life at all.
Do you know who likes this show? Daniel Lyons. I hear he jerks off to this show 24/7. Do you know who hates this show? Ryan Hitchcock. He wants to kill the people who are in this show. So fun drawn together. And fun Dark Souls. Note, if you are a good user and you like Dark Souls, respect your opinion.
What?
Shut up,
They say
loser.
you respect people's
That's
opinions.
a lie. He ain't respecting no one's opinion. He's just
It's
saying that.
great.
These people are freaking liars, that's what. Back to the mean dad's rant. Come on, mean dads. You gotta shape up yourself. The kid must shape himself up, but you gotta shape up yourselves too. You can't just be barking at the kid like a dog. You can't be growling and barking like a dog, like a chatterbox the whole day. It doesn't help the kid at all, and it just makes like the parents not, the other adults not want to be with you for being so mean to him. Like it's like this. And no wonder why the kids are always in their rooms just playing video games all day because they just feel too depressed to even live with their own parents. Is there anything else to say about mean dads, boys? Like, why are mean dads not letting their kids hang out with people that are not their age? It's okay for someone to hang out with someone that's not their age. It's okay. They're not going to do anything inappropriate to each other. Why? Do they think that there's going to be something dangerous going on?
Well, one of my friends and my dad even saw me watching one of your videos, and and he said, like, you know how you made those armpit fart videos?
Yeah.
He was like, ew, that's disgusting. Why is that even on YouTube?
He's too mature for that stuff, maybe.
I know, and I tried to tell him, well, somebody asked him to make it, so he did it. And he's like, oh no, that's a lie. He just did it because he wanted to get attention.
And yeah. And mean dads don't even believe that. Mean dads can't believe what their kids have to say to them. It feels like they just think their kids are just lying to them all the time because they don't trust them anymore.
And plus he said that, and he said that you are a loser that all you do is sit on the computer all day and never do anything else.
I go to school.
Yeah. And I tried telling him, he goes to college half of his day. Like,
I have break right now. I'm on break right now. That's the reason why I'm making a lot of videos at break.
I know. And he doesn't believe me at all.
And Zach, you point out that he even talks smack about Razorhog too, but Razorhog's a YouTube channel. Why does he talk smack about someone who's your friend? They're your friends. They're there for you.
Razor's awesome. He does indie horror games and he does other games too. He gets paid thousands of dollars for it. Yeah. He gets paid thousands of dollars for it.
How does he get paid? He has like 1,000 subscribers though.
And his videos are actually fun to watch. His videos are actually fun to watch, and he has over 1,000 subscribers.
Why on earth do mean dads hate silly people? It seems like they hate every silly person that exists.
I know.
No wonder why it's so hard to contact you because mean dads don't want kids contacting kids that are not them, I guess. They want kids to stay away.
And me and Brandon were drinking energy drinks, and he was like, "Oh, why are you drinking these energy drinks? They're bad for you."
They actually are, but you're only drinking like in moderation. If you drink one like once a month, you're okay. If you drink one once a year, you're okay. But he's being hypocritical. Doesn't he drink energy drinks all the time too? But
when we were like listening to your when we were talking to you like 15 minutes ago, we were sitting on the couch, and then out of nowhere he comes up to us and sit on the couch.
And he thought you were making a mess. Mean dads are silly. Mean dads are actually silly in a way. They're saying that you're making a mess when you're on the floor. That doesn't make sense. How can you be making a mess when you're sitting on the floor talking to somebody? Maybe the floor is their comfort zone. Maybe the couch isn't their comfort zone. And besides, why does that matter? They're at home. They're not at somebody else's house. Like, we don't have to behave at home, but we have to behave at somebody else's place as we are their guests. That's silly. Your dad's being mean dads are just being silly in general about that stuff. They get too silly, and they just can't trust anybody after, a certain point, despite when they're adults, even. And you think anybody that's not...
He doesn't even trust Braden anymore, and he's known Braden for, 2 years.
That's silly. How can you not trust someone if you know them long enough? Ugh. Come on.
Oh
Don't
wait, we
people
were
know
even
better
on
than
the
that?
computer doing some editing, and he's like, get off the computers.
Yeah. Me and Dad are telling their
Yeah.
kids to get off the computers when they're watching like whatever videos are educational, even if they have nudity in them. That's silly. What if nudity is part of education?
Yeah, and it's like he never yells to my sisters. He always yells at me, especially when Braden's over here. But it's like he never yells to my sisters.
I thought he yelled to your sisters. Wait, does he just play with them all day?
Yeah, he plays with them all day, and it's like they never get yelled at. It's always me that gets yelled at.
I feel sorry for you.
I thought your sisters always got yelled at. Wait, he keeps just playing with them in the background. Then he told you to get off Skype once. Remember? Remember, Zach? Remember, like a week ago, he told you to get off Skype, and he's like, "Oh, get that kid off. Shut that kid off right now." He's like, "Who is that kid? What's that Oliver kid? Shut him off." He's silly.
And he thinks like when I'm watching a video, and all I was doing on the computer was showing Brayden the video, and then he said that, and he started screaming at Brayden, and then also today when I was watching one of your videos on your channel, I was watching one of your rants, he's like, why are you talking to Oliver? And I was like, I'm not talking to Oliver. I'm watching one of his videos. And he thinks like if I'm watching a video that he thinks that I'm talking to you.
That's silly.
I know.
That's silly. And he blames you and Brayden and says girls are so perfect and everything. But your sisters cause probably more trouble than you do, yet he doesn't yell at them. That's so dumb. Maybe he's sexist, perhaps. He's probably sexist, is why. Like, why does he always play with them but never you? That's just sexist right there.
I know.
Yeah. Like, why is he being mean like that? He can't do that.
It's almost like the girls are so perfect.
They're not even close. Don't they cause a lot of annoyances throughout the house?
I know.
And they eat up all the junk food in your house too?
I know. Nobody. It just doesn't make sense. He's always nice to my sisters, but he's always mean to me, and he doesn't ever let Braden come over.
Why on earth? What is he doing with your sisters? What on earth is he just doing with your sisters?
I don't know.
Is he touching them naked? What's he doing? Is he touching them naked?
No.
Thank goodness he is. Like, why on earth does he just come and always yell at you? Like, that's what me and Dad do. They just come, just randomly or just TikTok, and then he just yell at someone for no reason at all, and they just argue with people, and it's like, don't stop arguing. It seems like they're there to argue with people. Yeah, why would mean dads do that? Mean dads aren't supposed to be mean dads. Mean dads are supposed to be teaching kids what to do, not just yelling at them for everything. And then that mean dad is a hypocrite. Then he's saying that girls are perfect and boys are not.
This is the truth we're talking about. But you're always so nice to the girls, and you're always rude to me. And that's the truth. You think all the girls are all perfect. And you're always mean to me.
I'm not mean to you.
Give me my tablet.
No.
after the attack, sending possible threats gun swirling down. The assailant posed her
Put this away.
bed, making sure
Jack
the murder
can't
weapon was still
behave
embedded in
himself.
the middle of Ellie's throat. Her bruised and battered face was finally covered
Put it away.
in a blue nightgown.
Who's that?
Now we're talking about someone that's actually true.
It's a sign of guilt.
He's telling Dad is a bad person.
No,
Yes, you are.
we're talking about the things you do. You're always nice to the girls, but you yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you,
The
but
discarded set
trying to straighten you out.
after the attack.
Suspect probably wanted to.
Mom, shut it off.
Forgot.
I'm not doing nothing.
The weapon itself
I come
is
home.
surprisingly
He's got
devoid
that.
of fingerprints, as if it's been wiped clean.
All I was doing was talking
There
stuff.
was no signs of
Call Dad
Look
back
at the
on
window,
them together.
sliding glass doors, cobwebs, dirt, dust.
It's the truth.
Something that hadn't been opened.
I didn't say anything. This is the truth about him. This is the truth about him. He's always all nice to the girls. Like, they don't do anything wrong. Anyone they do get in trouble, he doesn't, he just thinks it's all cool. I'm not gonna do anything about it. When I do something bad, he always yells at me. It's not, it doesn't make sense.
That makes
But
sense
he's
at
always
all,
nice to
though.
the girls.
The parents
I think it doesn't make sense at all.
This incident occurred, they were living with Carol had
That's
somehow
just being
revived.
sexist right there.
Yeah, we were just sitting, and plus, we were just sitting on the couch. And then he said, get on the floor.
That doesn't make any sense. He told you to get on the couch. I was telling you to get on the floor. Did he make up his mind already?
Tell the kids we're gonna sign up to talk to them Sunday after, okay?
I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying that I'm just
Hello? Duncan? Okay then. That's all there's to say for this rant on Mean Dads. Very sorry, but this rant had to be done. See you on the next rant. Good night.